Ladies and gentlemen, the Alfers. Where the theme music at?
On May 14th, I slid in her DM.
I remember that day. My life forever changed.
Engaged on October 28th.
Married October 29th.
We are the Alfords.
Hi everybody, my name is Iman Alford.
And I'm Stephon Forever.
And we are back with another video.
You ready for this?
No. This video, I don't know where this is gonna go. I got a little preview to the questions that you're gonna ask me. Mm-hmm. So we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Yep. Oh my God, babe.
1 year.
1 year married.
Girl, I still love you.
I still love you too, babe.
And none changed.
Nothing.
We only going up.
We're only going up. So we wanted to do a marriage Q&A to tell you the truth about our marriage and how it has been. Now I told Steph to give me some questions. I was gonna write down some questions, but your questions are absolutely crazy. I cannot believe he's gonna ask these questions on YouTube.
Why they crazy? The people
I was so shook,
know.
like, oh my God, like this how we coming? This how we doing it?
This how we coming, babe. So buckle up, get ready for a ride.
He is so straightforward. Okay. Yeah, it's total opposite. So we're gonna start with your questions.
You wanna start with mine?
Yeah, let's just get your questions over with.
Get your popcorn ready, get your fruit ready, whatever your snack is.
Oh God.
Here we go. The people wants to know.
People want to know.
Well, here's the thing. I gotta answer it too.
Yes.
So I'm kind of working against myself.
Yes.
It's all good. I'm holding down for the single folk.
These questions depend on a lot. It's gonna determine if you're on the couch.
It's gonna determine. Oh,
no, I'm just saying, we're gonna do no sleeping on the couch.
Right. No, we good. We all okay. What do you like the most about being married? That's part A. Part B is what do you dislike about being married?
Now, why would you ask me what I dislike about getting married?
Well, let's just start with what you like and see if there's any extra residue from there.
Okay. So, how about you go first? Go ahead, babe, since you want to ask these questions. You got to go first to every question.
To every question?
Yes.
Y'all see how this has circled back on me?
We're waiting.
So what I like most about being married, I just enjoy our waking up together. I enjoy us throughout the day. Like we mentioned, we work together a lot. And we spend a lot of time throughout the day. So just having like another physical body here, and she just so happens to be beautiful, filled with the Holy Ghost, love God, just saved, like brings that joy, that smile right there. Just that direct partnership. Mm-hmm. You know, if I had to put something on, just a direct partnership. There's so many things I can say within that, but you know, having someone who actually cares about me, cares about my day, my mood, my changes, you know, the impacts of what life brings to me, I think that's like, you're like a solution to so much. So, yeah.
Okay, that's what you like.
That's what I like. What do you like?
What I like is the fact I get to do life with my best friend. I know. But no, seriously. I remember last night, what did I say? Babe, I just love being married to you.
Yeah.
We were watching some movie and I just had that epiphany of like, oh my God, like I really love our life. Like I love everything about marriage, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think because of you, because you are my best friend.
Wow.
Like you literally are. Like we have built this partnership We have so much fun together. Like everything is light and peaceful. Like it's so easy being married to you. So I think that's what I like about it the most. That it's easy.
It's easy, huh?
It's easy.
Wow. That's special, man. That's special. What do you dislike about being married?
What do I dislike about being married? I don't think I have any. No, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't think I have any dislikes. I think the only thing you was gonna go to your. Oh, I think what could be challenging is sometimes when you don't feel like showing up, you still gotta show up anyway. Like sometimes I want to show up as a single.
Ooh, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ooh, that's so good, baby.
Yeah, that's what I think about. Like I want to show up as a single sometimes that don't have all those responsibilities because your world is my world.
Yeah.
Like it's our world now. So sometimes I want to revert back to what single Iman would do.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's still like a dislike for marriage.
Yeah.
I think it's the convenience. Like I want to be do what I want to do when I want to do it. Yeah. Okay. So what does that mean? Like, like I want to do what I want to do.
Right.
Sometimes.
Right. It's just the reality of how you feel.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That specific morning. Specific mornings. Like.
I get it.
Okay. What do you dislike about being married? I still don't know if that's still me disliking marriage though, even though I said that.
I know it's a little controversial to our marriage. We're trying to find something in there, but it's hard.
Yeah, I still don't think that makes me dislike being married though.
Yeah, I mean it is challenging when you enjoy it so much.
Yeah, it's like the good way outweigh that.
Right.
Sorry, baby.
No problem. Yeah, so I was trying to think of something. The reason why it prompted me to ask this is because I wanted to see what would surface, like what would come. Like even for me, what do I dislike?
You gotta dig deep
about being married. You do have to dig deep. I think as a man, I know why it's weird to answer this because I know I've been equipped for this, but I will say it's different when you're in the process of living life, with all the responsibilities, you're making sure, you have all of the necessary, I guess, like food, just the necessities of life. Like I'm so used to taking care of myself. I've grown to learn how to take, for us to work together in that area of managing responsibilities, but it's such a hard question to answer. I think it's the pressure of having to produce at your best. Like, because your life now depends on me to produce at my best. It's not like...
and vice versa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my life depends on you because, like, I need you. Like,
you need me to show up.
I need you to show up. And this is not just sometimes, it's like every day.
Yes.
And then God set this up as like, he set it up to show each other It's so funny because it's so real.
It's so
to show
real.
each other how much we truly value the marriage.
No,
That's the only way we can really make this work.
yes.
Yeah.
We have to consistently sacrifice. So that's the hard part. It's so funny because it's our 1 year and we have like epiphanies right now, like, oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes, you have to show up.
Up. You ain't gonna always want to show up.
No.
I feel like every week I get tested with
Yeah.
in some kind of way.
Some kind of way. Here's number 2. What are 3 top things gained by being in a marriage with me?
You can go first.
3 top things gained by being in a marriage with me. So, number 1, companionship. It's nice to be able to have someone you can confide in like every day, like almost like instantaneously when things come to your phone. You get a phone call, text message, email, like having that is like invaluable.
Yes.
Because now it's almost like you're like a filter. You know, some stuff I know I have to filter out before I share it with you.
Yeah.
But some things like I can say, hey babe, what do you think about this? Or, you know, or I can express some type of frustration, like why does this person continue to, you know, show up like this, you know, or respond like this? And then you might give me some like instant perspective, or you may have to think about it. But the fact that I can bounce some things off you, like that companionship is pretty dope. And I kind of hit 2 in there. I said companionship, confidentiality, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's number 1. Number 2. I would say just obviously the love that I get, you know, from you, just, you know, just the affirmations you give, you know, just how happy you are being in the marriage, you know, and I'm not speaking for her, that she says this. Like,
No, I literally say
like
every day.
like it brings joy knowing that I'm in a relationship where I'm meeting your needs, you know, so that's,
2.
that comfort and that reassurance to know that I am valued in a relationship, that's another thing that's gained. Number 3, someone who I can go to God with. You know, when we go to God, we bring all of our cares and concerns. So that's something that truly is valuable to me, because we talked about like casting our cares.
Yes.
You know, and the importance of casting versus holding it in. And so just to be able to have someone who I can go to God with, you know, communicate that with, those are the top 3 things.
Okay, babe. I love those. I think I'm gonna take 1.
Okay.
I create my own.
Okay.
2. The first one would be my prayer partner. Like what has been so beautiful has been what we've recently incorporated into our marriage. Like waking up every morning, 6 a.m., sitting on the couch and just talking about everything that's going on in our lives, individually and as a couple, and just praying and bringing everything to God. So I love the transparency that we have in our relationship. The thing that I've gained is safety.
You feel safe?
I feel so safe with you. I am safe with you because I can be all of me, like completely naked and unashamed, vulnerable. I can literally bring you anything. Like like my transparency, how I be transparent with God, that's how transparent I am with you.
Wow.
Like I tell you and God the same thing. It's like,
Wow, that's special.
yeah. So that safety, woo, that's everything right there for me.
Yeah.
And then,
That's so good.
cause it helps with my confidence. It helps with my assurance, just knowing like I'm good, like I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I love that.
And then I think also, like it's, okay, so I'm taking yours too. Love. The way that you love me, it is top tier. It is top tier. Like You love me.
Ooh, I love
and I know
you.
you love me.
I love, girl.
I know you love me, so, and I love you, and that just feels good to be with babe. Someone to me like that.
Woo!
It feels good to be loved by you.
Come to me so I can make you mine. Woo! Okay. All right. Had to get that one out.
Okay, babe, next question.
You got me with that one, babe.
Oh, God.
Woo! So we got through that one. All right, so next question. How do you feel about your life as a wife?
I love it here.
You love it
I
here?
love it here.
Okay. All right.
I love it here. I love being a wife. I love being your wife. I think that's what makes the difference. Because I know a lot of wives are not happy.
Yeah.
So being married to you makes me happy. And it's so much fulfillment. Let me make sure I answer the question right. Because I'm about to go. Okay, yes. So I feel that my life as a wife has birthed the best version of myself.
Wow.
Like, I admire the one that I've become since being married. Because being married to you has made me have to grow up, like be more responsible. It's just developed like just a greater version of myself. Like, I didn't even know. Like, I feel like I have to be more confident, more bold, more fearless. I have to seek the Lord more. I just love the development that has come. Like,
Wow.
I just love it. You know, like I said, it requires a different version of me, like a different level of sacrifice, different level of commitment that I have to put forth. Yeah, it's just different. It's different. But I love it. I love the growth.
No, you're good. How do I feel about my life as a husband? I absolutely love being a husband. I enjoy being your husband. Your husband is crazy at times, like crazy faith, like the environments that you have like been introduced into, like in our marriage. It's just been like, I know sometimes it could be a little challenging because of where my faith level is and where it was when I was single. So like, I enjoy being your husband because it gives me the opportunity to lead and in a marriage. And it also, it gives me the chance to like love on you. Why are you looking Why are you looking like that?
I'm just listening. I'm taking it in.
You taking it in? No, but and also like I've always I've courted and I've dated in the past, and I never felt such a level of reciprocation that I get from you.
Aww.
You know, so to be your husband, like it's so gratifying.
Aww.
Like it gives me like these feelings like I want to do more. It gives me partnership, you know, but I enjoy it because it, you know, like our relationship is, whether you add husband on top of that, you know, the fact that I'm your friend first means everything before I added husband onto that. And so, like, yeah, you're my best friend too. Yeah, so that's how I feel. Like, this is real. Like, we talking from the gut.
From the good, the heart, y'all, the depths of our soul.
But I enjoy being your husband, and I look forward to, you know, 100 years of being your husband. Yeah, I'd be 130 something, but if that were the case.
I'm so weak.
But yeah, no. All right, so here's the next question. You ready? How has your friendships been affected by our marriage?
Okay.
Whether good, bad, or however it's been.
I feel like it's been good. Because now they've all gained a brother. Like when I tell you, they love you, babe.
I love them too.
Like my friends already told me that it's no more of just me coming over or staying with them. Now it's me and you. Like even for their birthdays, like they include you.
Yeah,
They're like,
they do.
no, like Steph has to be there.
Yeah, that's incredible. Like to have is more sisters. Like I have one sister, but you have so many friends. I feel like I've gotten like 8 sisters added.
No, for real.
Like that's what it feels like, and just just that acceptance means so much. Because especially in a marriage, like you want to be able to make it easy when it comes to the merge. That merge process. So sometimes it's a little bit more challenging because of personality conflicts or just how people just think in general. But your friends have just truly accepted me.
They
for who I
love
am.
you. They love you. Like that's it, point blank period.
Yeah, I love them too. I think they love me because they know how much I really feel about you.
Yes.
And they know how much like I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
And so.
And how you treat them, like you pour into them, like you've done so much for my girlfriend.
Wow. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad it's not, falling on the wayside.
No, babe. You everything that we all needed. Like you're what they needed in a brother, and it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, like when I think about my friends, they absolutely love you. Like not just them. My family loves you first of all, but we're talking about friends. They've seen my past relationships and they've seen how they made me feel. So for them to see me on this level of joy and happiness, it's truly like they can't stop talking about it.
No, for real.
like when I'm with them, like that's like one of the first questions. Like, man, how you and your wife doing? Like they can't ask me how I'm doing without asking about you. And that's what I love. Like they want to make sure you're included. And even when I think about like the marriages, a lot of my friends are married, right? Yeah, like pretty much. Yeah, right. I tried to figure out one time who could I hook up some of my friends with her friends, and everybody on my side is all snatched up.
All snatched up, yep.
Yeah, but no, it's just a joy. It's a joy knowing that friendships are valuing the most important relationship to me. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one. Do you miss anything about your single life? If so, what do you miss? Miss that INDEPENDENT.
I miss the most about my single life. It goes back to doing what I want.
You what you want to do? I think that's just gonna be the answer
This
for
is the answer.
Us both, because I mean, it's nice having someone here.
What you mean it's nice?
It is. It's not nice.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it like, I mean, it's nice.
What is like afterthought? Nice?
Yeah.
Oh, not afterthought.
Okay.
Forethought nice. No, it's on the dome nice. Like it's really nice.
It's really nice.
It's really
Okay.
But you think about like, man, okay, when I was single, it was some parts that no, I was just saying it's nice not to get tracked on the GPS. I'm trying to surprise.
Oh, welcome to being married.
Yep. So I figured out a way around.
Wait, babe, did you answer the question for real?
Yeah. The next one is, do you miss anything about your single life? If so, what do you miss? And I think both.
You said freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
What kind of freedom did you have when you were single?
Not being trapped. Not being trapped. That's the only freedom I want.
Oh my God. You don't want me to track your location, babe?
No, not when I'm trying to surprise you.
Okay, what about when you're not trying to surprise me?
You can track me.
But babe, I can't track you when you about the GPS because you be turning your phone off.
Not if I'm
You
not
be turning your
surprising you.
phone off when you trying to surprise me.
Yeah, that's the only time.
All right, babe. Next question.
Am I right or am I right?
You right, babe.
All right, so here we go. What's next? How important is it to find the right husband?
It is so important. Oh my gosh. Like, I cannot stress this enough. It is important. It is important. It is important. Because, like I said, the freedom is gone. You know what? It ain't gone. We don't want to bring it up.
What freedom? What freedom?
The freedom to do what you want. Like, you always have to go through something. Not through.
You're going through.
Going to someone. I don't know. Yeah, you are. You're going through and you're going to. Like, you, because with you, okay, say you have something. Now, this can go a million different ways. Let's just say. Because you're going to be thinking about, oh, she don't like this.
Yeah, come on. It's coming. I got the lasso. Wonder Woman, you get the lasso around you.
Okay. I'm going to say, one, because the man is the head of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you are the leader, right? And you have vision. I have vision. When you're single as a woman, you've been doing things your way, how you want to do it. But now, according to God's order, the man is the head and then it's the woman. But we submit one to another.
Right.
Like, this
One
is
to
no
another.
dictatorship
Right.
going on over here.
I submit.
But I
she
honor
submit.
you.
She honors
As
me.
the
I honor
head,
her.
and you honor me as your partner, as your equal, your counterpart. Like, that's just how it is. But it's the fact that we have to find agreement all the time. Like, that's the only way to live. Like, we have to be in agreement.
Yeah.
So sometimes it looks like you doing what you don't want to do for the agreement. I'm doing what I want, not doing what I want to do for the sake of agreement.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And what if someone is married to someone that wants to rule the marriage as if they're a dictator, or they want to be controlling or not respectful?
Yeah.
And you are married to this person.
Yeah.
And then y'all got to work out all those problems. But when you marry the right person that understands
Right.
order
Right.
and understanding, submitting one to another, then it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Like, you see me as your equal. Like, we're
Right.
here. You're not here. Like, we're here, but I still honor you.
Yeah.
It's here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
that's true.
it's just, so that first and foremost. And then what if someone, you marry them and they don't know God, they don't know the word?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it determines the peace that you have in your household.
Yeah.
It determines everything.
It does. Oh, you said a lot.
I can keep going, but for the sake of trying to keep this video not so long,
Yeah.
that's a separate
That's a separate
That's a
video.
separate video.
Because the right partner, in your case the right husband, in my case the right wife, that could be so much.
It contributes.
It can, yeah. And you know, for me, I definitely agree with everything you said. The importance of it is tied to your quality of life.
Your quality, like, it
It's-
contributes to
it-
your quality of life.
yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's tied to your purpose.
Yes.
You know, because, you know, let's say God told you to do something. If there's a disagreement where your partner doesn't agree with that, if you feel like God has said that, then there's a breach until you reach some type of agreement.
Yes.
You know, if you decide to do it on your own without, you know, talking it over with your wife or your husband, then that could lead to some more conflicts. You know, and you know, like I believe in following peace. You know, I do believe if God does give me a vision or anything like she was saying, I would bring it to her. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, if I'm bringing her something, it's something of substance, something of quality. It's not something I'm just bringing to her, you know, just because I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed or just woke up with this random idea. So, but yeah, having that peace on a day-to-day.
Some people don't value peace.
Oh my gosh. Like some people like being argumentative.
Dysfunction.
Like,
these are real things.
So yeah, and if you feel like that's a right partner for you, you know, that's in your marriage. If that's what you want to do, but we value peace
and agreement
and respect and love, yes, order, you know, and just flexibility.
Yes.
You know, being flexible in the decision-making process while including the other person is so key. You know, and just I try to include you, you know, in my day. Like, hey, this is what I got going on today. You know, you may ask, or you busy day, you know, or something like that, and then I would tell you what I got going on, or you may even just see it on the calendar. But it's important, you know, especially when you're trying to get from here to there. You know, in a marriage, that you both work together, you know, in that process. Like, I'm a big fan of, you know, the way that we do marriage, of doing life together, like in business and in our faith, you know, in our relationships, just making sure that we talk amongst each other. Like, I mean, I haven't found like that, you know, like in a partner, you know, and I know we're married, but even in my prior relationships, I haven't. So yeah, I could go on and on about that.
Marry right,
marry
wrong.
Marry right. You get married. You know, this is a generation, you know, that tends to say, you know what, I can get married, and then if it don't work out, oh well. You're like, you know, we didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, all that.
We signed up for till death do us part. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, so I'm gonna keep it going. Let's see. What are your...
Oh, and one more thing.
Go ahead.
Also, this is who will be raising your children if you don't have kids.
Oh, say that.
And so they're going to put all their characteristics, their qualities, and their mind, the way they do things, their habits. Like, they're going to demonstrate all that to your kids. I need my kids to see a man of God. Like, what's out for? If we have a girl, girls, or whatever, I need them to see what it's like to have a father of faith, a father that is committed and dedicated to our family, to his family, to God, to his business. Like, I need that. I want my kids to see that, and vice versa when we have a son. Like, there's certain qualities that I need my son to learn. You know what I'm trying to say. So that's what I think about. How would this impact our kids? Or if you already have kids, that's something to think about too. Bringing a man or woman into your household.
Exactly.
You know, what are your kids gonna see? What are they gonna learn? What are they gonna pick up and model to their future kids? So it's such a big deal.
Such a big deal.
Whew.
Like the importance.
It's like the biggest decision of your life.
Yeah. We gotta do a separate video on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so good. All right, so if you had to give singles any advice in their waiting season, what would it be?
Enjoy your single season. Enjoy your waiting season, because we just told y'all. Freedom. Well, I keep saying freedom. I'm freedom, okay?
Off my feet so I can dance.
I have freedom, but there are times where I want freedom more.
She want more freedom. Y'all.
Once a day, because you know,
more freedom,
not once a day. Once a week, I want freedom. Because I'm used to having my self-care Sundays.
Self-care Sundays. You're right. Now, when we were recording, she did tell me about these self-care Sundays, and my mom-in-law gave me a hint. She was like, now, Steph, I want you to know about these self-care Sundays. I'm just giving you a heads up. So I appreciate that, Mom. You definitely equipped me. You prepared me. I felt like I came into this world prepared.
You was prepared. Hold on, I just thought about when you said that. We talked to my mom last week, and I was like, "Mom, what happened to my self-care Sundays?" You was there,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Girl, them days long
Gone.
gone." She's like, "You can forget about it. It's a wrap." Oh my God, y'all, that has been my biggest thing. Like, I did my Sundays how I wanted to have my Sundays.
Yeah.
It's so different now. And
It
that's
is
all we're gonna
different.
say.
We're gonna leave it at that. All right, babe. My
All right.
questions are done. See, that wasn't that bad, right?
Ooh, we made it through your
Yeah,
question.
we made it through. All right, let's go, babe.
What's the secret to keeping the romance alive in marriage?
The secret is.
You got this.
Let me tell y'all the secret. The secret is a woman deserves to be celebrated.
Say it again.
Your wife deserves to be honored, celebrated. The thought process to making her day the most special, that has to be a priority, you know. And I think for me, I think it's just the intentionality, like you mentioned. To me, that's something that, like, I try to take as a priority.
You really do.
You know, just
You prioritize romance.
I do.
You do.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Period.
I do. I am romantic. I do. I used to consider myself at one point like a hopeless romantic,
Wow.
because it felt like every time I get into that mode, you know, it was something that, even I know it was the Holy Spirit, like, get out of that mode, because it's not time to do the things that you wanted to do in a romantic way, as far as like surprises and gifts. And
I'm so happy.
so it was illuminated to me. You know, but that I do feel that, you know, when you, as a man, when a man makes you priority, it does something for the overall relationship.
It does.
Yeah.
It's something about when the man do it.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I've been in relationships where, you know, the women, me as a woman, always prioritize romance.
Here it comes. I'm ready. Throw the big one. I don't know what you're about to say.
I was just saying, just knowing what your needs are.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I try to prioritize it. What, babe?
Yeah, you definitely prioritize.
Okay. So yeah, so babe, stop. We just gonna go to the next one.
Yeah, next question.
Okay. Do you have any advice for couples about how to communicate effectively and resolve conflict?
Yes, if you have something concerning, there's always a right time to bring your concerns. Every time you feel like there's an issue bothering you, I think it's important for couples to realize that your partner still have his own or her own day.
Yeah.
But they're still trying to process day-to-day things that come to them as well. So just before you bring anything, just consider that person as well.
Yes.
You know, as much as you can. I know some things might be frustrating, irritating, and it needs to be addressed. But there is a place and time, you know, when to do that. Because, you know, for some people don't know how to handle issues and conflicts, and they know how to filter it out, and then they maybe not talk from a place from anger. You know, there's some people that that may do. And so if you're a type of person that doesn't know how to bring things to someone's attention without the anger, without the, just the negativity, like make sure when you present things to your partner, consider your partner first. So I would say that, and when you send communication or when you try to communicate with someone or with your partner, I would definitely make sure you are communicating effectively.
Yeah.
Because I'm really big on, just because I say something or I feel a certain way, it doesn't mean that it's the right thing. It's just how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
It may feel right to me, but if that message isn't received, then it could easily be rejected. So that doesn't mean it's effective communication. Like, you could be talking to someone and on one side, like if you're talking on this side and the other side, they got a earpiece in, like they're listening to music, how do you know if they're all the way in tune?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing of making sure you produce effective communication by just from the starting point of consideration.
That's a really good one. Consideration goes a long way, but also I believe tone.
Yes.
And delivery.
Yes.
So yes, first consider the person, and then when you come to them in a way where they can receive what you have to say. Because if you come in at people all aggressive and like,
yeah,
you're already gonna put up guards. Like, you're already rejecting whatever you have to say. Like, or you're defensive. You don't want to hear that. Like, nobody wants to deal with someone that's aggressive.
Right.
And their approach. And then tone. Talk to me as if I'm your equal, and that you're not talking down to me. When you come talk to me as if we here, like.
Right.
And so,
right.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No. I love our approach because we're not argumentative.
Yeah, we're not argumentative people. Period.
There's some things that we have to talk about, obviously. She has a different perspective on things. I do as well at times, and we may not see eye to eye on everything, but at least we will talk it out.
Yeah.
Just to see, okay, why are you thinking like this? This is where I am. And sometimes we may just feel a certain way of how our stance.
Yeah.
It may come up later in the conversation, but it's not something that will target our relationship and impact it in a negative way. And if it is, it's addressed, immediately.
It really is. Like,
but with the right approach and the right timing.
Yes.
Because immediately doesn't mean like it's like now. For me, immediately is like, when is the right time, right approach that works for both of you. So that's how I'm thinking about it.
Because sometimes, so I think about today, we wanted to do something that we had to talk it out. Like, we had a plan set, and then you shifted. And I said, okay, so why?
Yeah.
Explain to me, because I wanted to know why.
Right.
But that's effective communication.
Yeah.
You wasn't like, well, because I said so.
Right.
That won't work. So we had to talk it out, and then we came to the conclusion, okay, well, this is actually best if we do shift in this area.
Right. Yeah. And it's more like, it's more engaging. Like, we can see both sides. I'm not saying that because I presented to her, but the way I approached her, it was like with something that was on my heart. And you explained you had been jotting down some ideas and things for some time, and he was like, oh, well, yeah, I was actually just thinking about that, but by me presenting it to her, it was like this is like a confirmation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good to collab. Like, when you have a partnership, when you communicate, like, at the end of the day, when you're done talking, whatever you said is gonna go through a process.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether it's good or bad, when you're done talking, it still has to go through this process. We're saying just make that process productive.
So consider, have a good tone, be respectful. get straight to the point.
We can say, I'm a bottom line person.
Yeah.
Like if we talking surface, you know, I consider that as sand. Like I that goes right between my ears and out the other. But you talking about something like that's of substance, then it takes some time to really marinate, digest on it.
Yeah.
You know, so. But I'm.
Yeah, get to the point. Don't be dragging stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, some stuff maybe you have to keep going over and over and over.
Yeah, but at least you could say how you feel, like directly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next.
Okay. What challenges have you faced as a couple, and how have you overcome them?
What challenges? Okay, so starting from how we connected, right? Because you said as a couple.
Okay,
so,
as a married couple.
Oh, as a married.
Keep it in the marriage.
All right, so now I gotta rethink.
Mm-hmm.
You go first too.
Oh my God. What challenges have we faced? Well, y'all know we faced the first challenge ever was getting on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wasn't feeling that at all.
She was like, nah, I don't want my life out there.
I was trying to keep us private, like everybody out our business. Like, this is so new. Like, what do you mean? Like, start a YouTube channel. So that was our first challenge. I literally had to give that to the Lord. Yeah. I'm like, Lord, if you are really instructing this man to lead us on YouTube, then this has to be of some kind of purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that we had something to share with the world, you know, that I would share our love, like our love would be inspiring because it inspired me. It would have inspired me as a single, but just the fact that I had to submit, like that was my first test of submission. When I wanted to be a single and say, oh no, we ain't doing that. That was my first test as a wife. It's like, would you really submit? Oh my gosh, so that was the first challenge. And then, okay. Just adapting. I'm having flashbacks of our Q&A the last time we did about this.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just adapting to being married to the first family. Nothing is wrong with that.
Right.
But that's a different lifestyle.
It is.
It's
a
different
lifestyle.
Oh my God. It's just, I think about it all the time. Like, wow, like, really out here.
Really out here.
Really
you married a PK.
I'm married a PK.
You basically a PK too.
That's what it
You basically a PK too.
Oh my God.
You marry a PK, get ready to be a PK. And I think if you could process that,
if you can process that,
then it would be a little bit easier.
oh my God.
Because baby didn't know what she was getting into. No, I tried to prepare, you know, about the services and just how consistent. Like this church world is it's a livelihood, right? And I mean that in a sense of like, this is what we do every Sunday. We go to church. Like every Wednesday, you know, that was Bible study. So even I had to make some adjustments too.
But even outside of the church.
Right, outside of the church, just the expectations of being first family.
Yeah,
you know?
it's different.
It's just hard because
it's
like,
different if you never seen this close up or.
Yeah,
it's just different. So
it's just the expectations that people put on you in general.
Yes.
That's really it. You know, being the first part of the first family, and that just means like a pastor's son. For those of you who do not know, but it's hard, you know, because now she's like a pastor's daughter. You know, she's a daughter-in-law. So it's the expectations of what people think you should do, or how you should move, or how you should live, or what you should say, you know, or it just adds new layers.
Yeah.
You know, but I've experienced it like my whole life, so I try to help culture, but it's still a shock.
Yeah, still in shock. I think it's only shock maybe because we're 1 year in.
Right.
Maybe I'll be different next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a challenge for me.
Yeah.
Getting just acclimated to this new life.
Yeah.
As a PK, like now I'm a PK.
Yeah.
And then
I had to step in too, babe, and have some conversations like, y'all, she not ready for that, you know, like y'all back up, you know.
yeah, it's just a
Like-
whole new
like-
world, a whole new lifestyle.
Yeah. You know, they try to pull you into ministry, pull you in this way, pull you in this direction, just like,
Yeah.
this is our first year of marriage.
Yeah.
So, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I don't mind having those conversations.
But also, I think I just had a shock to my whole lifestyle. Just shock. I'm shocked. I'm shook.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah, I think the challenge is coming to terms with my new reality and the fullness of what it is. Like, you know what our life is.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And for it to be the complete opposite
Right.
when I was single. And so now it's like, wow, like, okay. It was a little challenge. I can, be transparent and say, like, there have been nights like where I will cry. Like, not because life is bad, but because it's new.
Yeah.
And I've had to evolve and show up to this new life. And
I'm
like,
gonna hold you for those crying moments.
you did hold me.
I did
You
hold you.
did.
Oh, okay. I just
Because-
want to make sure it was some moments I wasn't.
No, it was never any moments you weren't
I
there.
wasn't
It
there,
was just
okay.
those nights. Remember, we came, like the Lord revealed,
Oh yeah.
talked. It was like, listen, this is it. This is the life that y'all live. And like, you just gotta be okay with it. Like, wow.
Yeah, mirroring each other definitely helped push us closer to our purpose. And
Yes.
so that's a part of it.
The challenge.
Yeah, that's the
The
part of it.
purpose can be challenging because it's new and it's unfamiliar. Like, when you're moving, God moves you from you're here to you're there.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of challenges that comes with walking in purpose.
Yeah.
And so it may not even be just specific things, it'd be the whole life.
Yeah.
That could be challenging that you have to adjust to.
Right.
And that's real right there.
That's it.
Share a moment when you realize how much you've grown as a couple in just 1 year. And this is our last question.
One moment that we've grown as a couple in just 1 year. You know what? I will say this, like this last year has taught me that you're willing to go through anything,
Okay.
like,
That's good. Babe.
with me.
That's true.
Like when things shift, like this whole real estate market has shifted totally this year and has affected us and it affected our business, but God has given us solutions along the way, and He prepared us last year for this year. I think that's something that even thinking now, like we talked about this like this week, about how God prepared us. But the fact that I know that we've grown because whatever situation comes, whatever change comes, I know that we are committed to making it work regardless. And so to me, I feel like we've grown because we were able to get to that point of talking it out and working it out and just figuring out new ways. Like, when I share concerns about where we are, you would like in some areas just say, all right, let me just try to work with these people that's trying to work with me in certain areas. And when I tell you, it's just I can tell like we've grown because we both work together and bring the solutions.
That's so good. You making that point is true. I feel like all this year I've been saying, I'm so proud of us.
Yes.
Because it's different when everything is perfect.
Right.
Like our courting, everything was perfect. It was amazing. It still is perfect and amazing. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean when I say that. Like, it's just been amazing, us being together. But I feel like things did shift in our marriage, not within us, but outside circumstances that we had to come together and make, find solutions for. And the impact of the outside circumstances did not affect our marriage.
Yeah.
We
so
still stay strong.
Yeah.
We still do everything together, fight together, partner together.
Yeah.
And whatever adjustment needs to be made, we make that adjustment. Like, we are super flexible. Like, we just figure it out. Like, and we do it with like grace and like with love and with ease and with peace.
Yeah.
When maybe if this had happened to anybody else their first year of marriage, it could have brought like stress or whatever, you know, disagreement or whatever. But I just feel like it just shows us how united we are.
Yes.
Like, we are big on unity and agreement.
Big on that, and resilience.
And resilience. Like, it's like, oh, okay, well, we
Yeah.
plan to do this, but now we have to save or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still fine. Like, everything is always going to be good because we
Yep.
understand that the most important thing that we have is each other.
That's so true, babe.
And that outside circumstances can't control how we feel about each other or the peace and love that we're going to make sure we have in our house.
Yeah. I love that, babe. I love that for us.
I love that for us. Oh my God! I love being married.
I love being married to
I
you,
love being
babe.
married to you, babe. I do.
It's special.
Mhm.
Like,
God
even
did his
a
big one.
year after.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just keeps blowing our mind. Like, every day we try to figure out, all right, what's next, or, you know, how we're gonna do this. It's like God provides the solution. We come together and we have these vulnerable conversations with each other. And as long as we keep that,
Yes.
as long as we keep that,
And God.
and God being a part of that,
The foundation, yeah.
there's nothing that we can't accomplish. We are sustained. We are committed. Like I said, we're resilient. We will always have that tenacity. Like, I saw that growth in us this year.
Yeah.
So
It was the first time we was tested as well, so.
yeah. It's always nice, like, doing a courting and, you know, getting to the engagement, because, you know, like that's a big life change. And so now we're together experiencing life changes. You know, it's significant knowing that you're here no matter what.
Period.
So that's all we got. Y'all.
That's all we
That's
got.
all we got.
We hope y'all enjoyed this video.
Yes.
We love y'all.
Yes, and we are praying for y'all as well. And we hope it sparks some type of conversation that you can have in your home. Okay, and as we always say, if God remembered us,
He will
He will
remember
remember
you.
you. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.
Bye.